I don't know about you, but I'm an avid book reader. There's some information that you just can't get from television, and sometimes you need to pick up a book to learn or to just entertain yourself. So I have this tablet here, and I used to have physical books, but then I found that it was very inconvenient to store them, especially when I was living in a very small condo. I didn't have any places to put all my books. So I decided to get this tablet. It's just a basic Samsung tablet here. And now I can store an unlimited amount of books here. So I probably have hundreds of books stored in this on this tablet here. So what I want to start doing is I want to start providing book reviews. The reason being, it's I'm an average person, and I have an average viewpoint on these books, and I just want to be that one. I just want to be that person that's able to provide, an unbiased, average guy type review on a book. So I read all kinds of books, everything from nonfiction to meditation, to history. So I'm interested in a lot of subjects. So my goal here is going to be to provide provide some book reviews for you. Today, the book that we're going to be reviewing is called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Now, this book, The Power of Now, is a book that I started reading about 6 years ago. And since then, I read it probably about 15 times or so. This book is about living in the now. A lot of us are constantly worried about what's going to happen in the future, or constantly worried about what we just said or what we just did or what happened in the past. And what it does is it kind of clouds our ability to live in the present moment and really enjoy the now. Like, for example, this moment right here, there's nothing wrong with this moment right here. I'm speaking to you, and hopefully you're enjoying my video, and I'm enjoying delivering this to you. So that's what the book is about, and it goes into a lot of depth. It gives you some tips on how to meditate and how to bring your body into the now. There are some religious aspects to it which may be contradictory. There's some aspects to it which may be contradictory to certain religions, but I think you need to look beyond that and look at the good that the book provides. And like I said, I read it numerous times over the past 6 years. I like to read a couple of pages or more a day. And I know a couple of pages doesn't sound like a lot, but it's heavy material, heavy content. So it's definitely, you definitely need to read it slowly and fully concentrate on the content that you're reading. Now, my favorite part of this book, so I also want to share with you what my favorite part is. My favorite part is when they said, Eckhart Tolle says in the book that in order to think about this, right? Constantly when we're worried or stressed, right? What we're thinking about is either what's going to happen in the future or what just happened to us in the past. So his theory is that if you can eliminate thinking about the future and eliminate thinking about what you just did in the past, it allows you to live in the present moment, right? And literally it eliminates worry from your life. So if you're constantly living in the now, you're living a worry-free, stress-free life. And I kid you not, I put this in practice. Every time I start thinking about the future, I stop and catch myself. Every time I start, thinking about what I just did in the past or what I just said, or, oh my God, I stop and I bring myself back in the present moment. And it's done really well for me. It's allowed me to focus, concentrate. It's allowed me to really have a conversation with somebody and not be thinking about my next words or what I just said to them, and really focus on what they're saying. So that's my favorite part in the book. Now, I would say this book is for anybody who is constantly stressing or worrying. It's also beneficial for somebody who has troubles just focusing on the now. Somebody that's all over the place. The essence, another aspect that I got out of this book was that, multitasking isn't necessarily a good thing to do. You should always focus on one activity and focus on it well. But yeah, so this book I would say is for business leaders, it's for the average mom, the average dad, It's even for, I'd say, teens nowadays that are growing up with a lot of different distractions. However, it is a little bit, deep, the content, so I'm not sure if a teenager would be able to understand it, but definitely, business professional, moms, dads, homemakers, I think it's really relevant to anybody. And it really just helps you bring your life into the present moment and live a very fulfilling life. Now, the rating part of the book. So I would rate this particular book because of the impact that it's had on my life and allowed me to focus on the present moment. I would say I give it a 10 on 10. That's right. I know it's a high rating, but it definitely deserves it because, as I mentioned to you, I read this book almost every day, a couple of pages from it, and really helps when I start getting stressed out. When I read some of Eckhart Tolle's, this book, The Power of Now, start reading certain chapters from it, or certain pages from it, it really helps me relax. So I urge you to pick up the book if you haven't already, and give it a shot. And I'd love to see your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions about it, or you'd like to know more about how I've leveraged the book to help me live a more fulfilling life, please don't hesitate to leave a comment and I'll respond back. Thank you. Bye-bye.